Hello, this is the Marcus Allen Frishman stream. We are joined today. We've still got that terrible background on Mr. Frishman's screen, but how are you going, Mr. Frishman? Talk to me.
Well, Archie, you know, as we always begin the show, we have to remind the world, I'm Marcus Allen Frishman, and you're not.
You're not, yes.
But here we are, again, maybe talking about kindness, which I have an interesting take on. What's going on?
Yes. Hey, I am back from Asia. Last week I was speaking to you. I was in Shenzhen, gearing up for a typhoon, which, you know, a cyclone, a typhoon, a hurricane, they are all the same thing, except they're in different oceans. I didn't realize that. It's basically just a big storm.
That's why they call it, we call ours hurricanes. Philippines calls them typhoon,
yes.
Yeah.
Cyclone in Australia. It's interesting.
I didn't know that till right now. I'm not a weather guy, but as long as it's hot, I'm okay. I don't care if it's humid. I don't care if it rains. As long as I'm warm, and I am warm in Los Angeles because I live in a suburb called the San Fernando Valley, and it gets 12 or 15 degrees warmer than any Los Angeles day. And we average many is an understatement, you know, a third of the year we can be over 100 degrees as we are. And the rest of the time we're in the high 80s and 90s, and it does cool down at night, but I like warm.
Yes, warm is very, very good there. Warm is very, very good.
Thanks for inviting me on, Arch. Right?
I didn't invite you on. This is a guest who turns up that you didn't.
I'm a huge fan of Marcus.
You weren't invited to this dinner party, Narc.
I'm a huge fan of math.
Well, if he's a fan, I saw his message. I have a surprise for him. Look at that. That is oh my goodness. This stupid background I can't get rid of. This is Madame Marcos, Philippines First Lady.
Your stories are true. Math. You don't have to. Hey, you have to convince me.
No, I'm not doing it to prove anything. I just thought you'd appreciate
No. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. I followed your career.
Really?
Yes, huge fan.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
There's no bad. All good. And I want to ask you, what's your skin regimen?
I like Narc. He's so positive. It's shocking.
Yeah, what's your skin regimen? What are you, 38, 39?
You know, one never asked a gentleman his age, Narc, but you know, I always say when I have to whisper my real age out to someone who just has to know it, I always say, don't tell my girlfriend.
You're on the right, maybe on the wrong end of 30s. What's your skin regimen? Do you exfoliate?
Oh, I use salicylic acid.
He's a metrosexual, Narc. Of course he does. He's metrosexual.
Yeah. If it's a serious question, Neutrogena salicylic acid scrub. It's orange. You can get it at any drugstore.
Every day or every other day?
Every
3 times
day.
a week?
Every day.
Morning or night?
Morning, but in the shower before I soap the face with an aloe vera light cleanser, and then I use Retin A since I've been about 20.
Yes.
Yeah, Retin A.
What about a toner? Has it alcohol?
No, I don't use toners because they irritate the skin, particularly when you use Retin A. Your skin is very sensitive. So I do use aloe vera gel because you have to moisturize when you're using, but never use an oil-based moisturizer, only water-based. Those are hard to find.
Interesting. All right, let me write that down. Can you just repeat the last part? Never use
an oil-based moisturizer because it clogs pores. And almost all moisturizers
I hate clogged pores. Yes, that's why you're going to pick Hue. I love your Hue.
So find a water-based moisturizer. Any of them will do it. They're hard to find, but it's because you have 30 oil-based and 1 or 2 water-based in any store. I buy off Amazon.
What about the eyes? What about the bags under the eyes? What do you do with that?
I don't actually have
No,
bags.
not you. I'm saying me. Well,
bags under your eyes. Retin-A, although they'll advise don't put it under your eyes. But that's all those disclaimers for the lawsuits.
All right, wait. What about hemorrhoid cream? What about hemorrhoid cream? I heard that works.
Oh, I've heard it works, but I don't know because I use only Retin-A.
Never use hemorrhoid cream?
Nope. I've heard about it. I've heard it work. I heard it basically puffs you out.
Yeah, my friend GMT's in the Archieverse. He uses that.
I had a girlfriend with bags under her eyes, and I think she used something from Estee Lauder.
What do you mean, Godfrey? You fuck buddy?
No, I was with her 14 years, longer than anyone, but she had just naturally dark.
How was the sex?
Well, this was post 1990, so I have abstained from.
What does that mean?
Well, abstained, it means you haven't had full sex since my abstention, which was
wait. So you got a 6-inch cock. You stick it 3 inches in. Is that half? Is that what you mean? What the hell are you talking about here?
I guess I better go no comment, or we're going to be demonetized.
No, wait. What? No penetration?
Hey,
yes,
Naki,
no.
Calm down, Naki.
Yeah, what do you mean? No penetration? What does this mean?
Knock. First time caller. Just be nice. Slow down.
He's being coy.
Down. He's a bit rude, that Narc guy.
Well, Narc's okay. I like his attitude, rather than his question.
No, math. You're more. I'm a huge
Slow
fan.
down, Narc. Slow down. You're gonna blow the top. You're gonna.
Yes,
blow
I'm edging here. I'm edging here. I got a cock ring on.
Slow down.
I got a cock ring on.
Hey, we got a super chat. Yankee Doodle, $5. Math when dating. How can I tell a woman that I'm rich without telling them I'm rich?
Oh, I have a video on this.
Let me give you a backstory. Wait, Matt.
No,
let me give you a backstory about this guy. This guy left his Rolex watch on his desk, and the cleaner stole it, and he complained about it. What fucking idiot leaves a Rolex watch on the fucking desk?
You know how many friends I have that have lost their watches? I don't understand this.
What do you mean, fisting? What do you mean, fisting?
I don't know where
lost
they...
the watches.
I
got a friend. Yeah, I got a friend, right? Look, he's got a kink. He's into fisting, right? And he always uses the wrong fist. Okay, he always loses watches. Right? Okay, why don't you use that?
Here, Black Cat 997, $5. I'm going to leave, but Narc versus Math is a legendary.
I love Math.
We haven't answered the previous question.
What was the question?
How can I tell a woman that I'm rich without telling them I'm rich?
It's all about.
Wait. What's going to do with the Jews?
Narc, I can't answer the question.
I say no to genocide. Get the fuck out of here. Damn you, baby. Matt, sorry.
Yeah, it's in your presentation. You have to dress properly and you have to show up in a proper car, and you can exude wealth without being wealthy. Although at some point you need to tell the truth to your partner, because misleading people is not good.
All right, let's get back to you had a relationship for 14 years.
Yeah.
Right? So you became obstinate, whatever. What was the word you used?
Well, she all right. So she went to UCLA. I went to USC. It was about 1990, 91.
Can you hold on? I've got something in the oven. I've got to get 1 sec. I'll be back.
He's insane. The guy is insane.
He's a little too much energy for me, and I have a lot of energy as your guest.
Little Dave, $2. The Narc is extremely toxic. Yes. He is very toxic.
The Narc is like a dichotomy. He's a professional agitator but you have to have some respect for his style. I don't know what we're waiting for here. Narc's toxic. Somebody, Little Dave, is making a declaration of the toxic Narc.
Yankee Doodle, $2. I happen to have an 8-figure net worth.
Well, Yankee Doodle. Then why did you only give $2? I mean, let's speak frankly here.
But maybe that's the reason he's worth 8 figures, because
Well,
he's tight.
But I think that was 200. He just pressed the wrong button.
How do you tell someone you're rich without telling them you're rich? Well, they should just pick up on the signals, isn't it? It's the little things. For starters, the worst thing you can possibly do is tell them you're rich. That's so nouveau riche.
Yeah, no, I don't know anybody that would really announce their wealth if you want to be very bold about it and want to press your wealth around, if you really have wealth, okay, so we're talking about people who really have wealth, you just put on a gold Rolex, show up. That's it. Archie knows how to do that. That's almost a dumb question. I hate to insult. I'm not insulting the people, but it's like obvious. It's when you're not rich that might be the problem. And then why would you want to mislead someone that you're wealthy when you're not?
I burnt my fucking sweet potatoes. My sweet potatoes are burnt. Fuck you, Math. I was enjoying this conversation too much.
Well, there you go. The sweet potato.
Super chat from Scott Conway, $5. The needs to switch to decaf. There needs to be a switch to decaf.
You know, I had lunch with Scott Conway yesterday. He's my oldest, meaning my longest lifelong friend, because he goes back before.
Wait, what do you mean lunch? Rendezvous?
Well, I don't know. Oh, I think
wait.
I think he's talking about you.
Afternoon delight? What does that mean? You had lunch with him?
I think he's talking about you.
What about me?
I think he thinks you're on a bit of maybe an overdose of caffeine.
No, I'm excited, Math. I'm excited.
I know Scott doesn't drink much coffee, and certainly I don't. We had tacos.
Wait. What does forever boy mean?
Well, it's not a word that I've put out. I don't know.
No, I've heard you say it. What does a forever boy mean?
Forever what?
You've described yourself as a forever boy. What does that mean?
Oh, boy. I'm sorry. I thought you said blue. A forever boy is like Peter Pan. It's someone that because of certain circumstances in their life.
Wait.
No, it's a condition.
Wait. Are you to twins? What does this mean?
No, it's a condition of psychology. It's not a disease. It's just a condition.
Just wait. So you like the prepubescent look?
It means.
What about chubbies? Are you the chubbies?
It means you haven't fully grown up and matured in certain components of your life.
What, Peter files? What the fuck's going on here? What the hell's going on here, Arch?
Look, you can do a deeper search on it.
Is this code? Is this code? I don't know.
We did a video talking about the various components. It's quite complex.
This is Pizzagate stuff. This is code. I don't know what the fuck's going on here, Arch. Matt.
Hey.
What?
We got another super chat. Scott Conway again, $5. The narc needs to switch to decaf.
There we go. He wanted to correct the message. He's right. Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Well, let's go on an easier topic. What about the Jews? Is it genocide? What's going on? Be honest here.
Hey, Narc, what are you trying to do to my stream, man? You got to poison it.
Save it. Why
No.
do we have? Hey, buddy, I'm asking you a question.
Narc, what are you doing to me, man?
You have to kill the bad guy.
Show.
What do you mean the bad guy? What does this mean?
It means that there's two kinds of people in the world only, good and bad, and the good.
Well, wait a minute, like Archie and Watch Nicholas?
Well, in that realm, international politics requires country kill the bad guys and do it before they kill you first. The Bible also calls upon.
Yeah, but Tommy the redheaded cunt, right, said otherwise. He said it's genocide. I've been radicalized here.
Hey, calm down, Narc. Narc, what are you doing, Narc?
Who's
I'm gonna have
Tommy?
to boot you. You got to
Tommy?
calm down, tone it down a bit.
Wait, who's
What did I
Tommy?
say? What do you mean, who's Tommy? You know who Tommy is.
Some crazy world leftist leader in some country in Eastern Europe or something?
He's a power broker in the Archieverse. He's behind the scenes stuff.
Oh, that Tommy. Okay.
Yes, that Tommy, the red-headed cunt. He's known Tommy the red-headed cunt. That's his full name.
I'm not sure Tommy would have the final answer.
No, that's his full name. If you look at his license, it's Tommy the red-headed cunt. Math, I love you. Seriously. You got a great sense of humor. And I read that you read every comment in the chat, right? And you still come back.
I read the comment and I copy most of them and then send them in an email. Last week they disappeared somehow, but yes, I read every comment.
Right. Now, let me ask you, because I'm intrigued. So you read every comment and you still come back.
Because I'd say about a third of them are unpleasant. The rest are positive, and some love me like a brother. But
incest? What does that mean? Incest?
It doesn't trouble me, and none of these criticisms. You know, criticism's not an argument. Disagreement is not an argument, and it's not hate to disagree. Although some of my leftist friends would say otherwise and do otherwise. But no, disagreement is welcomed. I find it more. In fact, you'll notice Archie probably sees this. I don't copy much of the complimentary.
All right, let me ask you something. Right?
The ones that disagree. They're more.
Right, let me ask you something. Right?
Yeah.
Patrick 80 never call in the chat says, can you ask him if Math is a narcissist? Are you a narcissist?
No, I'm overconfident, and we did a video on the difference. Overconfident people can be confused at being narcissists, but they aren't. They aren't.
All right. All right. Let me ask you. Don't take this wrong. Are you paying Arch to run these streams?
No, I have given one donation to Archie in my whole life.
Archie says you're paying $50 a month.
Here we go. We got a super chat. Scott Conway, $5. Just lunch, Mr. Narc. And Alan Buzzband, $5. Thank you, Alan Buzz Dude.
Now, Alan is my dear friend. His last name is not Buzz Dude, but he is a Buzz Dude. He's a world traveler. He's known me since I've been about 17, 18 years old. I met him in politics. He's a good soul. His wife passed recently. God rest her soul.
No, I've got nothing else.
And thank you, Alan. He didn't have a question. Oh, I got to tell you, Alan, Archie, Alan is going to buy his first Rolex watch ever. So he's I wouldn't call
Math, I gotta go. It's been a pleasure. I've written down your skin regimen.
Peace and love.
And I'm gonna get back to you next week, see if it clears up my clogs. I got my clogs are blocked.
It will. Salicylic acid, Neutrogena product.
Yes.
Rub.
All right. Have a good stream.
Bye-bye. He's a hard guy, that Narc. Fuck, that guy. Math, I want to ask you something. Happiness. What is happiness? What's happiness? Are you happy?
I thought we're talking about kindness. I got confused.
Sorry,
kindness is different than happiness. Happiness is too complicated, Archie. And talking about happiness depresses people. Although Dennis Prager did a happiness hour every weekend internationally on the radio until his accident. We all know Dennis Prager. But we're talking, I thought, about kindness.
Kindness.
My mother said the key to being kind is to be critical. And I think that's why I'm so open to criticism and disagreement my whole life. And I find it interesting. And I find opposite opinions to be interesting because of how I was raised, that good things and kindness comes out of disagreement, not hate. Obviously, that's a different category. And so it's very kind to actually be critical to people. That's kind. People don't take it that way. Many people take disagreement as anger or hate. Why are you angry, they'll say, when you disagree? But they're wrong. I don't know who taught the majority of people on this planet to believe that when you're in disagreement, you're in anger. No, in my world, when I look at you and I say, you know, Archie, you look like shit today for some reason. Yes. It's love. It's out of love, because you don't normally look like shit. You might that moment, that day, and I might say, go clean up a bit. I don't mean that to you personally, by the way. I mean, just using it as an example. But it's called constructive criticism. And my parents sat me down and said, if you want to be really kind, you want to help people, all the things that fit kindness, there's a lot of words we can use, you have to help them. You have to offer them your opinion, which could be negative. It is not helpful to say, hey, you look great, Arch. That's a compliment. Yes. It's helpful to say, Archie, your tie's all screwed up. It looks like hell. You look like a slob or a hobo. Fix your tie. And then you will. And then you'll look great. And that is kindness. Now, I use that as an example, but it's a big issue, isn't it? And everyone listening to this is going, I never thought of kindness like that. Kindness is supposed to pat me on the back. No. The truth hurts. And kindness hurts. Because true, meaningful kindness is, in fact, disagreement. It is, in fact, criticism. It is, in fact, statements to make you a better person.
Yes.
It is not filling your ego with compliments. You might think, well, isn't filling your ego with compliments kindness? No, not really. There are other. That's a different subject, and it's different. It's a different category.
Yes. Was the narc showing kindness to us today?
I think the narc was showing us indifference, and I think the narc was trying to make fun a bit, and poke the bear.
Who is the kindest person you ever met?
I think the kindest people that I've ever met is a category, and I would say it would have been my past employers. I've been a career political appointee almost all my life until I went independent and created my own business, 2010, a consulting business with attorneys, CPAs, and lobbyists. But I've been an employee, which is a much better place to be than running your own business, my personal view. And I find that the kindest people in my life have always been my employers, my boss, because they tell you how it is, and they're very straightforward, and they want to help you because they want to help themselves. This is the other thing about kindness. When you want to succeed in life, you have to help others help you. So being kind, in my definition that I gave, which is very different than the standard definition, you're actually manipulating your circumstances that surround you for your own personal benefit. So kindness turns out to be very self-fulfilling for yourself. It will make you feel good.
I see. Who's the meanest person you've ever met in your life?
Before we do that, Alan Buzzdude, my friend. Can I wear a future Rolex in the jacuzzi? Now, Archie, we have very sophisticated watch wearers around, but Alan is a newbie to this, and he's bought his first significant watch recently with my help, and the next one's a Rolex. And so we have to.
Alan, I got to be honest with you. I personally, jacuzzis are full of chemicals and horrible guff. I personally don't like to wear anything in the jacuzzi like that. I honestly, because, I'll tell you, Alan, and I say this nicely, you can wear it. Yes, it should be waterproof. The question is, however, if you're going to take a wristwatch, whether it's a Rolex or any other watch, you've got to remember, just because it says it's 30 meters water resistant, you remember nothing is waterproof, because water will get in with enough pressure and force. But the resistance level, a Rolex generally is waterproof. to go in the pool or swim with it is pretty good. However, you know, it's like this. If you spent thousands of dollars on something, like say this watch here, this is actually pretty good. You could take this in the jacuzzi, but I'm worried that it would affect the paint. See, it's got the black painted numerals. Okay. So I kind of I generally speaking don't like to take these things in the water. I don't. The other thing is, if you're going to take it in the water, you need to make sure you get it pressure tested every year to make sure it's still the seals, because there's rubber seals there. And if the rubber goes, you can actually get water in. So to answer your question, you should be able to, but I would not really be looking at taking something you've spent so much money in the water. And if you do, you've got to get it water pressure tested every 12 months to make sure it's okay. And if water does get in, it can cause a lot of fucking problems. Let me tell you this. Yankee Doodle, this is our Deca millionaire. How do you dress on your average day? Suit and tie? That's a good question.
How deep does this, before we go to that, how deep? About 12,000 feet, Archie? I mean, this
12,000 feet.
Well,
yes.
I don't know. It's 10 or 12. You know this model.
That's a blank pane. That's a blank pane. The luxury diving watch there. Blank pane.
This watch, despite what Archie said, I don't take my watches off for the shower, the bed, or the pool, or the jacuzzi. But I like dive watches. I don't, you know.
And remember, boys, Math thought the Cartier was waterproof. It doesn't even have a screw-in crown.
Yeah.
And it did damage the dial. That is water getting in, okay?
Yeah,
that's why the dial...
Yeah, I got a new face. This is my watch today because I was traveling in questionable neighborhoods. This is my Squally diver.
Squally! Look at that, Squally.
Okay, so we're at Yankee Doodle. How do you dress on the average day? Well, I am in a suit, tie, and only a white shirt or a very light.
Ties are going out now. People don't wear many ties now, do they?
No, but I do. I wouldn't meet a client.
You like to have a point of difference.
I wouldn't meet a client or go to a meeting or go to a party without being in a full jacket, suit, and tie, not a blazer. Now, I will tell you, I'm in shorts almost every day. They're khakis, they're pleated, they're very 1980s. I typically wear shirts like I'm wearing now, which is a black watch pattern, button down, rolled up sleeves. And then I do, for the Archie show, I pull out generally pull out the bowling shirts and the Hawaiian shirts. But typically I'm a button down collar guy. And this is a Brooks Brothers shirt. I always wear a white t-shirt. It's my white t-shirt, and white socks are my trademark. No, I don't wear white socks with a suit, but I wear white socks and leather shoes with shorts. I wear penny loafers with my shorts, hard leather penny loafers. That's my look.
Very Brooks Brothers, very, very cool look there indeed there, Marcus. Marcus, I saw an interesting movie whilst I was flying back from Asia, from Hong Kong. I watched a movie called Materialists.
Okay.
And it's a story about this lady who works as a matchmaker. That's why I thought of you, because your first job was a matchmaker.
Yeah.
And in the movie, the matchmaker, she said in New York, she earned $80,000 a year, which for New York isn't really great money. It's not terrible money, but it's not. Is it cutting it? I don't think it's cutting it.
She's not living in the city at $80,000 a year, obviously.
She's not living what?
She's not living in the New York City and renting an apartment at $80,000 a year. But
oh, you think so, Marcus?
Oh no, you can't. Well, unless she has other means and other, we don't know her personal situation. But if you're living on a budget of $80,000 a year, you are not renting an apartment in New York City.
You'd be in New Jersey?
Yeah, you'd be in New Jersey. You'll be outside the city driving in every day.
Or taking the train in?
Yep. That's what you do back there. That's where she's at.
Yes. And the movie's interesting because all the customers who came to this dating matchmaker, they all had requirements. The men must be at least 6 foot tall. He must earn at least 200,000 a year. They had all these checklists. Did you find that I never realized height was such an important thing in matchmaking.
I'm not aware of it. I'm not aware of that at all. I will
Must
look up
be
that
6 foot, at least 6 foot. If you're 5'6", you're disadvantaged.
No, who says that, Archie? You're not doing ramp modeling. To be a ramp model, you got to be about 6'1" or taller. That's why I never did ramp modeling except once. The designer liked me, so he put me in it. But I did commercial fashion modeling. To be commercial fashion model, you don't have to be an Eddie height. It doesn't matter what your height is. People say you got to be tall to be a model, not for photos.
What's your height? You're 6 foot,
I'm
aren't you?
5'10". I'm 5'10" and 3/4. I call myself 5'11". My driver's license says I'm 5'10" and a half. And unless I've shrunk, look, Alan's asking something. He's telling me I've spelled my title, Sir Chief, wrong. Anyway, whatever. I'll have to fix that. Oh, I did. Surrey Chief. No, it's supposed to be Sir Chief. Well, that was a typo, Alan. But as you know, being my good friend, I always type the wrong letters until somebody proofreads it.
And I've just fixed it for you. Look at
Oh,
that.
did you? Good for you. You're a pro.
Yes.
Thank you, Alan. That's Alan. Alan knows I can't spell.
So, Marcus, there, it's really getting onto the height fact. The thing is, in this movie, there's a story. This lady goes out with this guy who was so good. Then she discovered he was 5'6" and he had surgery to add 6 inches to his legs.
Oh, I saw that. Well, I don't know.
Yes.
What country was that in?
Yes, Russia, I think.
Yeah, well, maybe it matters more. I've had encounters, oddly enough, Archie, with several short friends of mine.
Mhm.
And they did very well with women. I didn't see that we were having any problem. Now, I dated a woman. I'm tall for an American, slightly, only slightly tall. But I dated a woman that was 6'1" once. She was a volleyball player. And what I thought, people said, "Oh, doesn't it make you feel uncomfortable?" And I thought, no. There's more of her. There's more of her when she's tall. So I don't mind tall. In a woman, I don't particularly find chubby or fat attractive, but that's a personal preference. I think there are some,
unless they have $100 million, then you forgive everything.
We make exceptions for anything. There's always an exception. But take a look here. There's some chats.
I would say to you, Mikey, Math, kindness in a woman is a very nice trait. A woman who is kind is very appealing.
Oh, yes. Your chats are building up. Your tips there.
We've got some super chats. We've got some super chats here. Black Cat 997 AC3. I'm a younger man, but my goal to lose 25 pounds in the next 6 months. Math looks like he is slim for his age. How do we accomplish this?
Okay.
How do you and I must admit, Math, you are a very good-looking guy. You're not super thin, but you're not super fat. You can. How do you? The big problem in America. There is so much food that is so delicious, highly fattening. How do you stay trim like you are?
First of all, I am generically skinny. Okay. What that means is I was on a weight gaining diet. I think. Well, let me phrase that. I should have gained weight for 35 years of my life. For about 10 years, I was on a weight gaining diet that was completely a fail. And women used to say I was so skinny. So I strived to put some weight on, and I feel better with weight. During COVID, I gained 30 pounds, but I lost 32 pounds after the COVID lockdown. And here's what I did. So I have a big lunch. I eat anything I want, and I conduct my business during lunch. So it is what it is. Steaks, potatoes, lots of butter, just anything I want. And I'm not a snacker. So I have a full big meal. And then what I did to lose that weight, at night before dinner, I ate a full bag of buttered popcorn. By the way, I have a paid nutritionist. She approved this, although no one was looking over her shoulder or she would have been criticized. But she says, fine, do this. But the timing is critical. I want you to have the bag of popcorn buttered before dinner. So I did it before dinner, and it killed the dinner appetite. So then I would create a snack, and she allowed me to have chocolate and macadamia nuts. So I had chocolate, dark chocolate, macadamia nuts.
You're making me hungry now, man.
Okay, so the popcorn and the chocolate, and it was just, you know, Orville Redenbacher theater butter or extra butter. And then later, when I had the appetite, I took Hawaiian brand, I think it's called Hawaiian brand dark chocolate macadamia nut candies, low sugar content, and I ate 2 of them, and I lost 32 pounds. I think that was the amount, 32 pounds in 9 months. Okay, and I was becoming pre-diabetic. It was because of the weight, and suddenly, and I have no medical conditions. And pre-diabetic is a condition. It means you're not diabetic, but you might be. You're getting close. And there's a gauge and a set of numbers. So this pre-diabetic status is actually a condition. At least they call it that. And you have to change your diet, or they're gonna, you're gonna take medications. Well, that ended the pre-diabetes pretty quickly. I lost the pounds rapidly. I will tell you, I do ride a bike. I do it at sunset. I like that timing. A bicycle, it's an e-bike, but I have to pedal it. I walk a lot. I have a dog, 3 walks a day, and I move around. But I am a man of leisure. I'm easily sitting 6 hours a day. Okay? So just cut out the dinner. Eat the popcorn before the dinner. Your appetite will be killed. And then there's a learning curve to not go to the refrigerator and just grab whatever you think you might need, but you really don't. I drink 16 ounces of milk before I go to bed. That's right before I brush my teeth. And I feel full with milk. Milk is quite filling. It's low calorie, high fat, and very good for you.
But it depends if you get lactose intolerant. I end up going to the bathroom.
Well, then you can go buy that. What about the AC3 milk or the no lactose milk? I've seen that. I don't have that condition.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Milk
there.
fills you up. By the way, if you check those beverages from those diet companies, what are they called? What's the big one? Well, I'm forgetting right now. But you know the beverages.
Weight Watchers.
Thank you. Weight Watchers, and there's a few others. They're
Fat
milk.
fuck. Weight Watchers and Fat Fuck.
Okay, they're milk-based products. The liquid is milk-based products with flavor in it and high.
Let me just say this too. Black Cat 997. Let me just say to you, Black Cat. Is there something you would like to say? No. Black Cat 997. I've got to tell you this. It's the same as how do you become rich? You have to spend less than you earn. How do you become slim? You need to eat less than your body consumes. Okay? Because if you eat more, if you eat more than you need, obviously it goes into storage called fat. Now, that used to be useful in caveman days because sometimes you would have a famine where that store would actually help you survive and the skinny person would die. However,
AC3
fast forward 3,000 years and we become fat fucks. So the answer is to eat less than the calories you are burning. So
and final, consume fiber. My nutritionist told me, Marcus, get fiber tablets. Oh, and they range from $15 to $35, and there's different kinds of fiber. But just have fiber tablets. I have gummies, and it counteracts fiber will counteract the negativity of carbs. Just so you know, there's a complex explanation of that I can't offer because I'm not a nutritionist. My nutritionist is a full-fledged medical doctor. Edith is here from Naked Onion Mystery Tours. Do we want to invite her on?
Invite her on. So I'll just send her. How do I send her the link? Is that the way to do it there? What
I guess so. I guess so. I see her. She's in the comments section talking about.
Oh, well, I'll just paste the link so she can jump on. That might be.
Edith, the link is on the comments section. Go ahead, jump on.
There we go. I've just got her stream there. I'll just see if I can send a message. I'll send a message in Facebook as well to her.
All right. And then she's a great person.
Yes.
You don't have many women on your streams.
That's a great shame. That's a great shame. I must tell you, that is a great shame. And we have her jumping on. Let's put her on the spotlight. Hello, Edith. How are you?
Hello, beautiful people.
Hello.
This is fun.
This is so fantastic. You're a friend of my good friend Marcus Alan Frishman. And he's given you such a warm glow. He's told us so much wonderful things about yourself, and you're a
professional podcaster and TikTok performer. Yes.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's absolutely. It's an honor to have you here. Thank you for joining us.
It's echoing.
Oh, that's weird. Mine isn't.
Oh, I can't hear any echo. You haven't got the stream running in the background, have you? Because you would just turn that off if you've got it running in the back.
Oh yeah, it could be.
There.
Yeah, is that better?
Goodness. Yes, much better. I'm so happy to be here with you.
Edith, will you introduce yourself for us?
It's an honor to have you.
Oh, thank you, Archie. So good to see you. My name is Edith Ibe Rosenblatt. I am the writer, producer, and a host on the Naked Onion Mystery Tours podcast and Bisexual Coffee, which we don't do that anymore. We're not on that podcast anymore, but I'm a very adventurous person. I like to talk about different things. I've been a nurse for 20 years. I own a restaurant with my husband. I also, I'm a world traveler now. I hiked across Spain, went to Paris, went to Prague, went to Dublin, Ireland, London, just kind of hopped around the world.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And she reached out to me because she thought I was a misogynist.
Oh,
my goodness.
Well, you know what, Archie? I have to say, I hadn't been anywhere yet. I don't even know. I had just started the podcast. My life was just starting. And I met Marcus on TikTok, and he was one of the most hated people on TikTok. And we for some reason, we got into a conversation under one of his videos because I couldn't quite understand the information that he was trying to relay to women. And I think it was more about stay in your lane, just do your thing. Your partner is fine. There's nothing you need to worry about. Feminism, it's such a weird topic now. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. I really don't. I'd rather listen to you guys talk about food or watches or money. I love money.
Which went to my advice in the first place.
Speaking of money, I just got to grab these super chats quickly. Mac Lobster, $2. Math, why are the generals congregating? Free buffet. There we go. I
Oh,
think it's
because Pete Hegseth, the guy that runs the Defense Department, civilian controlled under American authority, he needs to flex his muscle with the deep state, and the generals are the last on the list. And so that's all what he will do. He will bring them in line, or they will be, let's just say, summarily discharged.
We got Black Cat 997, $2. Okay, so macadamia nuts and popcorn. Got
Yes.
it.
And dark chocolate.
You
Done.
know, if I may, I wanted to chime in on the diet thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So I believe for each individual, as being a nurse for 20 years, it's all what you believe up here. It's what you believe about your food. And so I try not to have any beliefs surrounding my food. It is what it is. I eat when I eat. You know, Marcus rides his bike. I ride my bike too. And I can go 10 miles, 20 miles, 25 miles. I go as long as
I think the problem in America is the food is so amazing. It's so, there is such an abundance, and it's kind of led to excesses. You know, it's a very, I've been to America myself. Would you like fries with that? They're always upselling, and the big problem is it's tasty. The thing is, food that is not good for you is generally tasty and delicious. Food that is good for you, i.e. lettuce, celery, salads, is less tasty. And even if you go to Subway, eat fresh, eat Subway, it's the condiments that are full of sugar and salt that are delicious. Eating the shit without the condiments is not as, it's just a vicious world we're in. It's caveman. But Edith, I wanted to talk to you. How do you find social media? How do you find it? You're out there. I've been doing the social media thing now since 2009. I've been on YouTube 10 years full time. I got fired from my last paid gig in September 2014, and I have been full time on YouTube. How do you find social media yourself, Edith?
Oh, I like it better than real life. I do. Where I live, abundance isn't a thing, right? Like, so I get to sit with you both, and I get to listen to your loves and the watches. That is something I'm truly grateful to hear, because it's not something that my neighbor's going to talk about. It's not something that people across the street are going to tell me about. It's just like Maserati. I've just recently gotten into the car Maserati. I love the style.
You have a Maserati?
I'm working towards that. Yes.
That's the you said.
It's just not something that I ever thought I would get. And I drive a Prius now, but you know, if it wasn't for social media, if it wasn't for being able to go online, how would I ever know about Maserati?
Let me just give you a little bit of a warning. A good friend of mine who's a huge watch collector, he is a Maserati nut. Okay, Maserati nut. And actually, I've got someone else. This is another friend of mine. Believe it or not, they're both from Sydney. I'm just going to share the screen. This is my friends. By the way, Chief Tit, this is my friends, Stradale Maserati.
It's gorgeous. And Edith, I just wanted to say one thing to you, ma'am. From somebody who's had Maseratis, they look great, but prepare to have your heart broken like no man has ever broken your heart.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
They kind of depreciate as fast as they accelerate. The faster, the more evil. Let me tell you something, Judith.
Edith.
Get him, Edith. Get a BMW or an Audi. They will be much more forgiving. I even had an Alfa Romeo, which is kind of a middle class man's Maserati, and it was evil as well. There, Chief Tit. That was
He was evil.
that was. I had the silly speed, you know, the F1 gearbox. But
Yeah.
let me tell you, Maserati itself, nothing depreciates like a Maserati. You know, I kind of. It's. I think the only thing you can compare it to is like seafood. You buy prawns, and you put them in the fridge for 3 weeks. That's what a Maserati is like. You know, they're beautiful. I love Maserati. There's nothing like it. But what are you looking
buy
at,
it secondhand.
Maserati wise? What sort of Maserati are you looking at?
The sedan.
Yeah. The
Okay,
Ghibli or
that'd
the
be a Ghibli.
Quattroporte?
That'd be a Ghibli, I think. Probably be a Ghibli, Chief Tit.
Yeah. Look, if you buy it secondhand and somebody else has copped the hiding, then it's not that bad of a big. It's not a big deal. You know, it's just going to be the upkeep that's going to kill you.
The upkeep will kill you. Absolutely kill you. The
Well, you
service-
know, may I interrupt, please? There
Yes.
is someone that hasn't done a super chat, but Pickled Pickle is apparently pickled about Edith being here. His comment is Edith a swinger?
Oh. Oh, that's a fun question.
And then
Gee,
good
that's out
old
of left field.
One Uncut in your arrival says, "Did anyone say naked?" Referring to the Naked Onion Mystery Tours title of your podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, so you are actually a swinger, Edith.
Oh, I mean, I guess according to that person, I am.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. That's Archie's reaction. I see. Okay.
The lifestyle, referred to as the lifestyle.
I'm the lifestyle part of your show. How's
The
that?
lifestyle. Yes, exactly right there. Maserati's amazing, but you've got to have
That's a
another car to
Maserati.
use when it's. You can't use a Maserati as a daily. Okay, let me say that to you, Edith. You can't. If you have it as a hobby car, it'll be okay.
Yep.
And
Exactly
budget
right.
about 10,000 a year for upkeep.
Oh my.
Do you reckon 10,000 US a year, Chief Tit, for Maserati?
Not US. I reckon that's a bit. That's too much. But
5?
you reckon?
5? At least 5, wouldn't it?
Oh, at least 5. Oh, at least 5. Yeah.
Yeah, so budget 5,000 a year for upkeep. I'm not talking about car payments. I'm talking about fixing the bastard. Because
Fixing the bastard.
yes,
I love it.
yes.
Fixing the
Look,
bastard.
I'm so grateful that you are advising me about this car because I've just been enthralled with them and just the style of them. And I'm starting to see them here in Florida.
The
A lot.
interiors are beautiful.
They really are beautiful cars.
Yeah, no, they are incredible. What sort of Maserati? What was it? Do you have a model, Edith, you were looking at?
I sent it to Marcus.
It was I thought it was the SUV version.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Levante.
Let me see.
It's called a Levante. There's two. There's a Levante, which is the big one, and there's a small one called a Grecale.
And it was beautiful.
It was the Levante.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a lady, a restaurant I go to. She's a restaurateur. She had a Levante. It was about 140,000. It was stolen. Okay, it was stolen from her house, and when they paid out the insurance, so it was 140 Aussie. They paid her 60. They paid her out because it was insured for market value, right?
Oh my God.
And they actually said it's worth 60,000. It's 40,000 US. They said it was worth. And look, they are beautiful. Just before you get one, Edith, ask them how much is the oil and filter change. You can't go to Jiffy Lube, Quick Lube to do the oil and
you
filter.
really can't, can you?
You actually would pay. What is an oil change, Chief Tit, in a Maserati? They're about $700.
Oh yeah, if you go to Maserati itself, you're probably looking at about 1,500 to 2,000.
Independent, good indie.
A good India about $1,000.
For oil change.
For an oil change. Wow.
Yeah,
I mean, they're amazing cars. Don't get me wrong. They are absolutely spectacular. There's nothing like it. But
I hear you. I'm hearing you loud and
Look,
clear.
in terms of the slick car, there's nothing like a Maserati because a Ferrari is like a wanker's car. Do you know what I mean? Who gets a Ferrari? It's sort of like, they've got these red Ferraris. As soon as they've made $3, they buy a red Ferrari. It's a dickhead's car, right?
Yes.
But Maserati is sort of, it's not quite in your face as much, but anybody goes, oh, what is it? It's a Maserati. You go, oh my God. So it's sort of like a little bit more understated, and it is a bit more everyday. It's not a hyper race car. It's just a luxurious, magnificent thing. There's nothing quite like it. I've got Porsches and stuff like that. No. There's something about the Maserati. It's pure electricity, right? And it's stylish, but it's just gonna fuck you with repairs.
Do you remember the Maserati and then the American version? What was it? Was it the Maserati Ford, a Maserati Chevrolet?
It was the Chrysler. The Chrysler.
The Chrysler.
It had the most beautiful interior, Maserati interior with a Chrysler new style body. And I once put one on my credit card. I was renting exotic cars. And under federal law in America, all credit card transactions are reversible in a car purchase within 3 days. So I bought it, drove it, and returned it and got my money back. It was $33,000. It was used because I bought it from Budget Exotic Beverly Hills, and they rented cars, but I bought it and returned it. It was the most beautiful interior I remember.
Why did you return it?
Because I didn't want a Maserati. I just wanted to play around. It was 1991. I was in college, but it was a beautiful interior.
We got Chris F, $10. Great stream, Arch, panel, and chat. Black Cat 9975 $5. Maserati owners joining the swinger lifestyle. I can't afford it, but I want to be invited.
Yes, Mac Lobster. Wink, wink. That one got returned. You're absolutely right.
The swingers lifestyle. the lady didn't even say she was a swinger. And suddenly, Edith, you've been labelled. You're a swinger, apparently.
Oh, they could just see it in my face.
Edith, you sound like a perfect question. I've just got somebody who's sent me a PayPal, and they've asking a question there, asking for a friend. They say they've said to me, asking for a friend. Ask Edith, what should I say to my wife after being married 25 years? She tells me she no longer enjoys sex. What should he say? What should he say to her?
Oh, wow. That's
They've just
tough.
retired. They've retired. He's saying, do I divorce? Do I stay? How do I have that conversation? He says, when he talks to her, he gets stonewalled. What should he do?
So oh man, that's tough. How old is his wife? Number one.
He said, well, he says he's married 25 years.
25
so
years.
you'd have to be you have to be 60, late 50s, early 60s.
It's one of those things. It's like you have that conversation. It's hard to even know when you get married what walls you're going to come up against, and being able to transition from one chapter to the next in a marriage is very hard. And you just have to, for me, I came up with the same issue, and I just had to be able to say, look, I've got to trust this person and trust that I can sit down as an adult and express my feelings. And if he's not done being physical, then that should be addressed to, in my estimation, as a couple, where you sit down and you say, look, I love you. We've been together 25 years, but I am still a very physical person. Do we do HRT for you? So, that is a big thing for women. They get on hormone replacement.
HRT?
HRT is hormone replacement.
Hormone replacement therapy.
Okay.
Yes. Look at Archie. Archie even knows.
He knows that. Yeah. I'm
It
supposed to be the one
women.
giving love advice.
Look, it helps women. It makes them vibrant.
He's stealing your thunder, Marcus.
Well, there we go.
They revert back to childhood. I should know. I'm on HRT myself. It's changed my whole view on life. And
Really?
yeah, and I think women get in this space, and I can't speak for all women because every woman is different, but I speak to women every day. I love them, and I like to hear their stories, and they become attached to side stories, what they should look like, what they should feel like, how many pounds they should be, how their hair should look, what their makeup. I recently, I'm doing a Pamela Anderson thing, and I just gave up on my makeup, and it's been received very well. I'm in my natural face.
Uh-huh.
It's like I get treated the same. Yes, thank you. I get treated the same, but back to your friend. And my suggestion is they sit down and they have a genuine talk. And the stonewalling, it may feel like stonewalling because
Just wait. Who's this stunning woman?
Yeah,
Edith.
this is
Narc,
this
you
is one of
charmer.
Marcus's friends, Narc. We got Mac
She's
Lodge
stunning.
for $2. The
Wait, just
adult
wait.
dinner party format is working, big boy.
Hey, wait. Put it on full screen. This woman's stunning.
what's an adult dinner party?
Sorry, I'm Narc. I'm the producer of the show. How are you, sweetie? You are stunning.
Where'd
One second,
everybody go?
I got a phone call. What's it? Tommy. Yeah. All right, I'll ask her.
You're really
You
going to
single?
put narc on poor Edith? All right, have at it.
One sec. Edith, are you single?
I'll be here to defend you.
No,
Edith.
she's married.
She's married, Tommy. What are you doing? Are you happily married?
I'm in a open relationship.
Yeah, one sec. Tommy, she's in an open relationship.
Oh, there we go.
Are you into red-headed guys?
Do
Younger
I what?
guys? Are you into red-headed 25-year-olds?
Am I with a 25-year-old?
Are you interested? Are you into 25 red-headed
course.
25-year-old guys? Yeah,
Yes.
Tommy, she's into it. All right, I'll get
Where
the
did
details for you.
everybody go?
Edith had,
you,
Edith had a younger man during the
There we
time I
go.
knew her.
Why?
And how
She a
does the
swinger?
open relationship work for you, Edith? Has that worked better for you?
Oh, it does. Then everybody.
Jealousies are big
issues.
issues. Jealousies are the big issues.
What do you mean? How open? Just one sec. I got questions. Edith, how open?
What's that?
How open is your relationship?
How open is it?
Well, it's not closed. It means they can have relationships with different partners. That's called an open relationship, Narc. It's an adult concept.
Right, men and women?
Correct. Honesty is important, Narc.
I like this woman. When I look at this woman, I see someone with no inhibitions. Am I right? Am I right, Edith?
That is true. That is true.
See,
But the only reason we are the way we are is because, like the gentleman that chimed in about his wife and things, it's you get in a marriage for so long, and then procrastination happens and arguments and things. In this way, I live by myself. I do my own work. I have
what,
a couple of people that I see. And that's it.
what
and
do, you
then
prefer, do you prefer women over men or men over women or equal?
No, I don't entertain relationships with women. I do have love for women, but no relationships.
What kind of guys are you into?
Come on.
What kind of men
Oh,
are you attracted to?
hey, what a beautiful dog.
Beagle.
Thank
What a
you.
beautiful beagle.
Fuck you, Chief T. You're cock blocking me here with that fucking dog. Get that dog out of me.
I tried to save Edith with the cute dog.
I'm gonna
I
go
love
here.
it.
Yeah.
What are you
Matt-
making? Chief tit?
Uh, eye fillets.
Oh, wow. It's for the dinner party? When's the dinner party, Chief Ted? I'll come over.
No, this afternoon it's a barbecue. You can come if you like.
Yes.
See what he's doing here? He's flexing. He's flexing that he had a Maserati. He's flexing that he's got eye fillets. He's making a
That's
move on Edith.
expensive. Cost of living in Australia,
Oh
they're
my
expensive.
goodness.
Oh,
There's a
look.
lot of beef in that kitchen.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So, Edith, how did you come to this? How did you
What do you mean meat in the kitchen? What does that mean?
Where did Archie go?
Hey, Narc threw me off.
Help,
What do
Archie.
you mean
help.
in the kitchen? Chief Tit.
Yes,
Yes, mate.
Chief Ted's a good
I
cook.
can't-
Look at this.
Look, he's a stud.
He,
He's a stud.
Look at him. Hey, Math, I gotta go. I just want to say something. This is what I always told Archie. Okay, your show needed guests. You got Edith, a stunning woman, right, in the early
She is
40s
very
here,
good.
right? No, but
Again,
you wanted.
my idea, of course. So here she is.
That was my idea, buddy. Right? Because you and Art, same things. It's like fucking the same woman for 25 years. It gets
I've got to
boring.
go. I've got to go cook.
Am I right, Edith?
bye-bye.
Bye.
Archie's naturally, he's not inquisitive. You got Edith here, adding a bit of glamour. You got Chief Tit. Then you got Archie.
Thanks,
I love
Narc.
this. We need more panel members. Open panel here. Math, you could be a star here.
We
You
do
name it.
need more women on the Archie universe. And I haven't seen Archie interview a woman for more than 10 years. Right, Archie? You remember those?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct.
See you later.
See ya.
Bye, Edith. I'll give
But
Tommy the
Archie,
details.
make it easy.
He's
Narc, bullshit detector.
bullshit. Edith, so what made you open the relationship up? You both decided this? It just
Oh my goodness. When I met Marcus, I was just like, wait, there is so much more to the world than I am seeing. I couldn't believe it. And he was saying things that sounded like they were from outer space. Like I couldn't understand it at all.
We had long talks, didn't we? We talked.
Yes.
We would have 1.5 hour, 2 hour calls.
wow.
Just
And
really
you still see your husband as well, don't you? You still see your husband
Oh my
as well.
gosh. Like I can't tell you how much I adore him.
And you have a relationship with him as well?
Well, not a physical one, not in this
Okay.
moment. He's running a restaurant in Ybor City and he needs all of his faculties so he can make that a success. This is his baby and
Restauranting is a fucking tough business.
Yeah.
I got a joke for you, Edith. What do you call a restaurateur who works 80 hours a week?
Oh God. What?
Part-time.
Oh my God, I'm gonna tell him that joke.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him that joke.
It's-
That's awesome.
It's pretty restauranting. I've worked in that industry. I didn't have a restaurant, but I worked in a company that sold software that did the cash registers. And let me tell you, restaurants would have to be one of the hardest fucking businesses to ever do well. You're flavor of the month for a while, then you're not staffing.
Wait. I got a question.
Hey, I thought you were
You're
fucking
married.
off,
What's
Mark.
next? She's living the life. She's living the life that you want. She's married, living alone, adores her husband, gets to screw whoever she wants, right? This is what you do. This is what you want to do. This is what you're trying to fucking do.
Thanks, Narky.
And she's happy. She's got permission from her husband.
Oh, he's
Narky
too
is
much.
very vicious.
What the fuck's going on here, Edith? What's your secret here?
I just have very much respect for myself, and I have respect for my husband.
Wait, let me ask you. You got a huge libido. Are you a nymphomaniac?
Okay.
So do,
Yes,
do,
it's a
do you
yes,
guys,
that's a
do you guys
yes.
live together? Do you
I'm
live
not
with your
doing
husband?
anything but being me, right?
Wait,
Do you,
are you
do you
telling-
live by yourself, Edith, or you live with your
I
husband?
do. I live by myself. I bought my
Do
own
you
place.
understand what that means?
Here's my friend.
Yes.
Orgies. Get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
If you got a sling, if you got a sling in one of those rooms, have you ever used a sling? You know what
I
this
think
is.
Edith is actually quite conservative, Naki.
No, she's not. She's a freak. I love her.
She is.
Go lie down.
Get the fuck
Oh,
out
I
of the
love
yard.
you too. I love
Well,
you.
everyone, welcome to the Edith Ivy Rosenblatt show. She's Edith Ivy Rosenblatt, and none of you
Matt,
are.
shut the fuck up for a second. Matt, shut the fuck up. Edith, right? At least you're honest. A lot of women want what you have, but what they do, they cheat, right? Or they don't fulfill their fantasies like you do.
Well,
You're living a dream. You're authentic. You should be proud of yourself.
thank you. I'm just real. I don't know any other way to be. I don't know. I don't want to hate my husband. Why would I do that? It just doesn't.
No, look. I just been trying to get away from this bitch of a wife for fucking years. Right? He doesn't want to get divorced, which is cheap.
Calm down there, Naki Poo. Naki Poo.
Archie, is Narc really your producer? He has
Yes,
No,
I'm producer of the
he's
show.
He's not. He's not. Naki's a madman. Naki.
Let's take a break.
He
Right?
is.
I kind of like Narc's style, though.
I do too.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
love
so
it.
fun.
Matt, are you got a sense of humor? And we've got Edith here, right? I've got 3 messages from people in the chat. They're in love with you, right? Because you are a woman who wants to fulfill her sexual fantasies and doesn't dilly dally. You're not a dilly dally. You do it. I got to take my hat off to you.
Thank you. Thank
got
you.
one more.
I can't be anybody else. I
Right,
wouldn't want to be anybody else.
Oh, I'm gonna put my clothes on. I gotta go. Bye.
See you later, Naki Poo.
Oh my God. He was
Yeah, no, Edith, you've. I suppose the thing is, you're lucky in the sense that you have the financial resources to get your own place and live by your own rules. For a lot of people, they that's not as easy said than done. You know, particularly the cost of housing is ridiculous. You're in LA. LA's not cheap.
She's in Florida.
Oh, Florida. Florida's still actually Florida's not terrible, but it's not super cheap.
not
That's for
cheap.
sure.
It's
No,
not
as
cheap.
long as you're not, you're not in Miami or West Palm Beach, you can find some deals.
And
You
I
can't
suppose that the important thing is you can't waste your life. You know, I actually been watching a lot of retirement videos, and there was a channel that I watched, The Retired Life, which had 2 people I really liked. They were in Canada. They had Vera and Norm. And Norm just died at 70. I thought, fuck, these people, they had such a cool channel. They were retired and they talked about sexuality and retirement, all sorts of things. And then at 70, which isn't really that old, 70 really isn't that old. He's passed. He was healthy too. He looked, for all intensive purposes, he looked very healthy. And gone. You don't know how long you've got, and that's the thing, Edith. You've had the courage to come out and live your true life, the honest life there, and that's certainly to be commended, because it's easy just to pick the choice that the piece of less resistance, and it's fantastic to see you. Important thing is you have to do this with kindness, in the pursuit of happiness. The pursuit of happiness.
Absolutely, yeah.
And
we have 4 super chats, Arch.
we have 4 super chats. We've got Chris F, $5 super sticker. Actually, we've done all the other ones. We've done them there, Marcus.
Oh, yeah.
They've all gone through. Guys, this is sort of the end of the stream here. Edith, we would love to invite you back again. It's been a lot of fun to have you here.
And I've had a great time. You guys are a blast.
Yeah. So can you come next week this time? Next week. Me and Marcus do a weekly show. This is Marcus's show, actually. And, anything, we just like to discuss things. And it's been a great honor having you on. So please come back and share information on your life there. Where can they check you out? You are on. Where are you? Where is your main?
Right now I'm a TikTok affiliate. I am working on my TikTok channel. I am a salesperson. So I've been selling on TikTok. I'm under Edith_the_producer. And I can put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Repeat that, Edith. What was it?
Edith, capital EDITH _the_producer. That's my channel. And I speak to young people. I just speak to them as much as possible about living their best life.
I'll just post the link to your TikTok. I'm just posting that now. So guys, go and check it out. Check it out and have a look there. You've got some TikTok fantastic. You got a lot of videos there. A lot of videos there indeed. How many videos have you got there? Thousands.
No, yeah.
That's fantastic.
I do a lot on TikTok. And I have to say, I'm really grateful. Russell Hartley actually reached out to a bunch of us, and he works with women to get them off the couch, and get them working, because when women are working, he's making money. It's a big TikTok's making money. It's really, really a great thing.
Yes, that's fantastic. Guys, come back next week. Now let's just go and thank our super chatters today. We had Yankee Doodle, Black Cat 997, Little Dave, Yankee Doodle, Scott Conway, Alan Bluzdude, Yankee Doodle, Black Cat 997, Mac Lobster, Black Cat 997, Chris F, Black Cat 997, Mac Lobster, and Chris F. Guys, that is the show for today. We'll be back next week. So come again. Just stay on the show a bit, Edith, and same as you, Marcus. I'll run the outro, and we will see you next week, hopefully. Thank you, guys.
Excellent.
Thanks for coming on there. That was great to have.